Hi there, Nigel Griffiths here. Okay, this video I just want to quickly show you what FCS Networker actually looks like. This is the very clever bit of software that creates all of the accounts. This is what it looks like when you first open it. The only things we do is in settings we add our own proxies. I don't necessarily think you have to do it. It's only because we have proxies for GSA, and you'll probably be fine. This is set up to run once, so it will produce one of all these. Often we'll get it to run sort of 3 or 4, and that's probably when you need proxies. Set up 4 threads, which is fine. It's actually quite a sort of a power-hungry bit of software, so your computer tends to slow down. But you know, it's basically going out to a lot of different blog accounts and setting them up and sorting out emails. So you get 5 pre-created emails a day. That's usually more than enough, and failing that you can also auto-create emails. It auto-verifies emails, that's ticked. We tick these proxies. Auto-upload accounts, we'll go into that in a second. So here we go, these are all the Web 2.0 blog accounts. So when it starts, it tries to create an account for all of these. Some you'll recognise, some you won't. I didn't know half of them, to be honest, when I first started using this. Hasblog, Jigsy and Jimdo, I quite like both of those. LiveJournal's good. After a while you suss which ones. They obviously all produce links. Not all of them can you actually have like a clickable anchor text within them, so we tend to make a note of which ones they are. Rebel Mouse is very good. Pen.io, I presume that's the right way you say it. Storify is good. Tumblr is good. So yeah, they're all the Web 2.0s, and then below that it'll also create social posts and bookmarking accounts. Obviously Delicious is a big one. Scoop is a big one. Twitter, Stumble Upon. So yes, so that's those. And just to give you an example, give me a second. So things like Tumblr. So it sets up a Tumblr account, and up here, this is the little Moz add-on you can use in Chrome, which if you haven't got, you should get, because it's very useful. It shows that basically Tumblr has got, you can go over it, shows it's got a domain authority of 98. Obviously it only goes up to 100. Rebel Mouse is 81. Jigsy is 79. Jimdo 94. Overblog is 91. So that gives you an idea of just how sort of powerful these things are. Okay, so back to the software. So when we start, to be honest, we just use Quick Setup Wizard. You click that. Enter the name of the project. Enter the name of the project. Well, let's do London SEO, for example. Click OK. Would you like to automatically upload the accounts to FCS Networker? Yes, please. Shall we auto-generate account information? Yes. And then it basically fill it all in. Okay, you're all set. Just press the green button to start creating accounts. Now the one thing that I've sort of sussed, over here you can change, if you already had sort of a blog network set up for something else, you can, and you want to create more accounts, you can add it to whatever project or blog, you know, social network or blog network you've already got. Obviously this is something new. Now the other thing that we do is generally it's the username that gets used in, so if it's like a Tumblr account and the username is, there you go, Cultured Termino, the URL will be something like tumblr.com/Cultured Termino 4. Now that's obviously not much use to anyone really, so if you were doing a project like, say, I don't know, ranking a site for London SEO, once it's auto-generated here, if you unclick auto-generate, and then I tend to put in the keyword, sort of like a broad keyword that you're after. So London SEO, which, and then usually a number. So pretty much what should happen is all the usernames should be London SEO 2 and then one of these numbers. And when that is ready, then basically click start. And theory up here. There we go, grabbing pre-created email, etc. So I'll pause this and wait till it's finished. Basically, as it goes through, you'll get red and green dots down here as to what is created. So I'll pause this and I'll come back when it's finished. Okay, and welcome back. Right, FCS has now done everything. Click OK, and we'll have a look. Right, so if you go through it, you can see it's created most accounts. You'll always get some that aren't created. So there's Black Planet, Calamio, I presume that's how you say it. Lamb Sport, Overblog, which is a shame because that's a good one. Skyrock, Tribe, and then in terms of the social accounts, it's only not created MySpace. That's pretty good actually. There's generally some that always don't work. They're not the same ones. It just depends. So what happens now is all of these automatically have been imported into the blog network and the social network. The project name, and the project name is London SEO. So if I'll pause again and we'll go into FCS Networker, and we'll get to look at the accounts. Okay, see you in a second. Okay, so we're now in the web software FCS Networker. This is the dashboard. Obviously about to blur a few bits out in terms of login details, etc. Now the first thing you should do, which I know a lot of people are going, it's really boring, but it really will save you a lot of time and help you get your head around it all, and that is go to the tutorial section. I say that because they're exceptionally good. They're all short. That gives you, there you go, getting started, brief overview, and then how to set up accounts, and then how to basically get FCS Networker to sort of run for you, to do with posting articles, link sets, social projects, blurbs, and so on and so forth. It's very good, and like I say, it will save you a lot of time in the long run, and also get your head around it. So it takes a little while to sort of get your head around accounts and networks, but like I say, once you've done it, it's pretty much plain sailing, and you can set these up really quickly. So let's have a look at our accounts. In fact, actually, basically all the accounts appear in here. So anything you've ever set up. So we had a bit of a clear out recently, but there you go. In this account we've got 659 blog accounts and 321 social accounts. So you then organise the accounts into networks. So basically the network we've just done is London SEO. So if you click on there and blog networks, you'll see, there you go, London SEO. So if you click on that, and that'll bring up, there you go, basically all of the accounts that are set up. I'll click it so you can see all of them. So now a few of these set up where they didn't use that London SEO, it unticked itself, so I paused it. But most of these, like I say, the username, there you go, London SEO 99, London SEO 50, and so on and so forth. And then these are all the URLs. So if we go down, let's have a look. Like for example, Jigsy. There you go. Basically, the URL of this account is londonseo74.jigsy.com. Now, if you click on these, it will take you to them, but it does it by via its own system, so it's not your IP that's looking at these. Obviously this is just a blank account, but as you can see, the URL is londonseo74.jigsy.com. So technically you've got one of your keywords, the actual URL, which I think is pretty useful to say the least. Going back, let's have a look at like Rebel Mouse. There you go, and it's set up, and it's rebelmouse.com/LondonSEO9. So click on that. There you go. Again, these are all blanks. We've literally just created them. So the next step is to start posting to them. So I won't go through the whole thing, but just to give you an idea. So if we click on create projects and then click create blog projects, and then this is the screen you get.